yeah. Try waiting I do if you're not a fair. One man they tell me to disappear, yeah.
Then Abacha reply, I have the paper too. Ìpè kí wọ́n ṣe wọ́n gbé ilẹ̀ yẹn fún LASU, which is Lagos State Government then. Lagos State Government gbé ilẹ̀ yẹn fún built up area fún LASU nígbà yẹn. Bẹ́ẹ̀ nínú adult committee ńgbà yẹn wọ́n kọ síbẹ̀ wípé kí wọ́n nítorí pé àwọn ará yìí jẹ́ ọ̀gbìn, wọ́n jẹ́ ọdẹ, ibẹ̀ yẹn náà ni wọ́n ń gbé. So wọ́n ní kí wọ́n má lọ sí ilẹ̀ ra yìí tó bá ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ nǹkan pé àwọn ará yìí ní lè extend lọ́jọ́ iwájú bẹ́ẹ̀ sì wọ́n ń lè ṣe ọ̀gbìn wọn. I have the paper, I'm not just talking. Now lẹ́yìn ẹ̀yìn yẹn before regime of the Babatunde Fashola mo ti taba débi ìgbà yẹn taba chat bí a máa rí wípé a máa rí LASU lórí ẹ̀ mo wá wò wípé kí ni nǹkan tá a máa ṣe mo bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní kọ̀wé sí gọ́fúnà dẹ̀ during the regime of Babatunde Fashola's government 2011 Lagos State Government bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní respond sí àwọn òwe tí mo ń kọ sí láti 2011 yẹn up till date mo ní gbogbo òwe tó jẹ́ pé mo ń kọ sí Lagos State Government we see to it àárín ìgbà kan gan Ọlọ́run kó dẹlẹ̀ fún KLM àìjọba ní physical plan then wọ́n sọ fún wa wípé àwọn ò lè àwa ń béèrè fún compensation lórí pé gbogbo ilẹ̀ ẹbẹ̀ yẹn ilẹ̀ Iraye ni èbúté Iraye wà ń bẹ̀ yẹn sà èbúté ẹlẹ́rù wà ń bẹ̀ yẹn gbogbo náà Iraye ni nígbà yẹn táwa mọ̀ now nínú agreement tí wọ́n ní pẹ̀lú ẹ̀pẹ̀ yìí wọ́n sọ fún ẹ pé nǹkan tí wọ́n fún wọn yìí kò dé gbọ́bọ̀ o kò dé tí omi kò dé Iraye town no Iraye farmland ó wà ń bí sà ó wà lọ́mí bí nínú agreement bẹ́ẹ̀ ti gbátá dé àdúgbò nǹkan tó yẹ tí wọ́n amádáhùn lóhùn a bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní ṣe láàrin ìgbà yẹn bẹ́ẹ̀ tó wá yà á lẹ́nu níbi ìjọ́ mélòó yìí nìsín wọ́n kọ́kọ́ dé wọ́n bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní bacon sọ́hun yẹn wọ́n lé àwọn èèyàn wa ìsókè agbègbèsẹ̀ a bẹ̀rẹ̀ sí ní pè lọ́tún à ń pè lọ́sì wọ́n ń scar wa tẹ bá wò ó sìn sá tẹ bá ní ká wò to me what I'm saying now I believe there are some elements behind this thing tí wọ́n sọ pé àmì ni tẹ bá wọ bẹ̀yẹn wọ́n fọ́ fẹ́ǹsì kan bẹ̀yẹn ẹni méjì péré ló ń yọ block ṣé federal government ní ẹ̀ sá ẹni méjì péré ló ń yọ block nínú ilé yẹn wọ́n yọ block ń bẹ̀ o ẹni méjì péré wọ́n fọwọ́ ṣan now mo wá wò wípé bí ó ṣe ń lọ yìí tí àwa náà bá nìdẹ gẹ́gẹ́ bí community gbogbo àyàn tó wà ń bí ìsìn fún wọn lè sùn kò sí nǹkan kan tí wọ́n lè ṣe tó bá ń lọ ń bí ìsìn àdá time tí wọ́n máa fi di ọwọ́ rọ̀lẹ́ ẹ rí wípé ìgbà tí wọ́n ti rí àwọn sọ́jà yẹn bí wọ́n lè lọ sàlẹ̀ báyìí ilẹ̀ tó dẹ̀ ṣe wà nísàlẹ̀ yìí ó yìí jura yìí lọ àwọn èèyàn dẹ̀ ṣì ń gbéra yìí nísàlẹ̀ yìí tó pọ̀.
It's all right. Now, first, láti dúpẹ́ lọ́wọ́ kábíyèsí and fún the matured manner tí wọ́n fi handle the matter so far, and I also want to thank the people of the Iraye community whose property has one way or the other been marked,
yes,
for the matured handling of the matter, because if matters like this are not properly handled, it will lead to the military-civilian clash. We experienced it in 1975 in Egbe,
Yes.
and which led to the removal of the army barracks from here for more than a decade, before they came back lately. So, but all I would say is to advise that we should remain calm. We are in a democratic government, a civil government, and the issues will be looked into with a view to resolving them amicably. That's what I can assure all of you. Now, I am here on fact-finding mission. I've heard from you. I've received a series of phone calls, from my people, and we feel that we cannot just act on hearsay and what people tell me on phone, and that's why I decided to come here to physically to see what is on ground. So after now, myself and Kabiyesi and major stakeholders, we will sit down together and agree on the way forward. But I'm seizing this opportunity, to call on the military authority to please let's maintain the status quo. The matter will be looked into, and we will resolve it, amicably. I appeal to them not to stop harassing our people, and two, to also stop taking steps that can lead to a repeat of the 1975 episode. So the matter will be resolved, I can assure you. So after now, when I will hold a private discussion with the Kabiyesi and some few stakeholders on steps to be taken towards the amicable resolution of the matter. So thank you very much.
Thank you very much. Really appreciate it. My name is Kazim.
So can you actually tell us what transpired?
Yeah, now it's just unfortunate. We just see this. We saw the army, the military started mapping houses, scanning our people, even beating our people. They collected, they removed about 20, 30 people from this area to their barracks, started punishing them. This man is one of them. They started harassing our people. We cannot go to farm. We cannot farm again. We cannot do anything in Iraye just because of the fear, the uniform men.
So Hon.Wale, do you have a written document?
We have many written documents concerning that the army, the military, they don't have any land in Iraye. They don't have any land in Iraye, though we share this common boundary with Ekpe. But that we have written document that they don't have any land in Iraye. Even they bought, when they came in 1970, they bought only 71 acres, which they have gazetted for. In one of their papers, they said, both in the Ministry of Information and Ministry of Defense, they have that paper before they released that land after 1975 war. I can call it war because what they did in Ekpe then, that leads to the removal of the military from Ekpe. Now, we don't know why and how they now come to Iraye and encroach on our land and started doing what we don't like. And we don't want confrontation with the military. We know they are protecting us, but not to, even if they have right, we are not saying that they don't have any right. They have right to, if they need anything from Iraye. We, the Iraye people, we are not animal. We are bold. Iraye has been existing since 15th century. Even before Ekpe itself.
Even also, if I can add to what he's saying, he's rightly correct with all the history of what he has been mentioning. But I think the army should have come to our community and discuss with us if they're going to look into where they already had, which was the last site. But if there's going to be an extension, then it has to be a discussion with the elders of the community. But what they're doing is to actually use their power to bully us, thinking we will submit to the pressure, but which is very wrong. So I think they need to, like the Honorable said, they need to status quo remains as it is until we have a leadway. But all our findings up until 81 Div,
yes,
they don't seem to have much knowledge about what is actually going on. So having said that, where is this coming from? Who is behind it? And who is actually orchestrating the whole situation? All it's creating is just unrest in the community and forcefully taking our rights, property from us, which we are not going to stand for that. And for any government to come to a society or a community for land use, we still have to engage the community leaders and the stakeholders rather than just come in and trying to bully us into taking our land. I think that's all.
And I want the government to know This is Epe. Main town Epe. Iraye is the second largest populated area community, that both in size and in population. And we don't want anything now that will disrupt the government of APC in Lagos State.
Yes.
Now we want peace.
Yes.
Nothing but peace. We want government to see into our matter. Thank you.
Thank you very much, sir. Can we meet some members of the community that were affected?
Well,
My name is Benga Iraye.
Okay, sir. So can you actually tell us what transpired?
Couple of months ago, that was last year, I think in the month of September, we have a contractor working on our land, so we need some sand to fill up some road. So we were working in this estate that they mounted, so the contractors were taking sand. Unfortunately, we just saw the security personnel of Lagos State University, Iraye campus, and the military personnel, Nigerian Army Barrack from Ekpe. They ransacked us and started beating us. They asked us to be rolling on the floor, doing frog jump. Later, we were tied to each other and started beating us. After some hours of torture, we were taken to Lagos State University Ekpe campus, wanted to hand over to the management, but the management said they did not need us, that they should take us to their barrack. We were loaded inside a truck as if we were a ram coming from northern side of the country, and took down to the army barrack. We were asked to lie down on a hot granite, where we were there for a couple of hours. After that, one of the top military personnel, having seen us being maltortured, said they should leave us, that we were all matured people, because we were being tagged land grabbers that very day. We were tagged land grabbers. So he said they should leave us, that they should not torture us again. It was after that they gave us cutlass, that we should start weeding, that the more we weed, we determine what they will do. Maybe they will leave us or they will keep us. So after clearing more than 5 acres of land that very day, so it was through one of our uncle that we went to their top officer there before we were being released. So, and I know there are some elements behind all this issue. There are some elements behind it. I don't know, I have never heard of government taking land from landowners by force or using the Nigerian Army. The Nigerian Army never has land within Iraye. The land they have is at Ekpe, and they do not have more than 71 acres, being gazetted by the government then. So, and if fortunately by any means the Nigerian Army needed land from Iraye community, it's as simple as contacting or consulting the community or the owners of the land, not just taking it by force. This is a forced encroachment. We were being tortured, we were being treated madly. Our people cannot go to the site. Those that are working on the site were being stopped. There are, some weeks ago, they arrested some carpenters that are working, and they brought them inside this, what is it called? Inside this estate. Before some people went to address them and they were being released. If it continues like this, it's not going to progress well. And I know what the reason why they are still pending all these things is because of the forthcoming election. If election has happened now, anything can happen. They can do anything they like because they know this is going to affect the election. The number of house being marked or being intended to demolish is more than 200. Do you know how many people that have been traumatized? Do you know how many people we are going to put in danger? Do you know how many lives that is going to be lost just because of all these issues? Please, we are appealing to the Lagos State government, the Nigerian Army Force, to please look into this matter. We are citizens of Nigeria. We are citizens of Lagos State. We are citizens of Ekpe Division. So we don't want anything that will bring about the issue of 1975 or 1976. Please, we are happy to appealing to the government. Thank you.
Thank you very much.
Benga Iraye.
Nigeria.
Let's go. So to Segun Awoju, the Valley of Iraye.
Like I said, just continue to appeal to the people for calm, which we have been doing. And just like I've also called on the military authority and government that they do not take any step that another repeat of the 1975 episode in Ekpe. So So let's no problem. By the grace of God. Thank you. By the grace of God.
Oh no.